So, good afternoon. My topic is Lesson 5, Utilitarianism, Consequentialist Ethical Framework. So, utilitarianism is an ethical theory that determines right from wrong by focusing on the outcomes. It is a form of consequentialism. So, it holds that the most ethical choice is the one that will produce the greatest good for the greatest number. However, because we cannot predict the future, it is difficult to know. Utilitarianism is a philosophical view or theory about how we should evaluate a wide range of things that involves choices that can be evaluated, actions, laws. Utilitarianism is a philosophical view or theory about how we should evaluate a wide range of things that involves choices that people face. Um, among the things that can be evaluated are actions, laws, policies, character traits, and moral codes. Utilitarianism is a form of Utilitarianism is a form of consequentialism because it rests on the idea that it is the consequence or results of actions, laws, policies, or any other that determine whether they are good or bad, right or wrong. In general, whatever is being evaluated, we ought to choose the one that will produce the best overall results. In the language of utilitarians, we should choose the option that maximizes utility, wherein that action or policy that produces the largest amount of good. There are two types or versions of utilitarianism: the act of utilitarianism and the rule of utilitarianism. The act of utilitarianism focuses on the effects of individuals' actions, while the rule of utilitarianism focuses on the effects of types of actions. Um, they both both act utilitarianism and rule utilitarianism agree that our overall aim in evaluating actions should be to create the best possible result, but they differ about how to do that. So, the act of utilitarianism believe that whenever we are deciding what to do, we should perform the action that will create the greatest net utility. In their view, the principle of utility to do whatever will produce the best overall results should be applied on a case-by-case basis. Um, the right action in any situation is the one that yields more utility. Or in other words, it should be done through by considering what will be the best for all, not only for one, but it will cover the overall population like that. So while the rural utilitarianism, it adopts a two-part view that stresses the importance of moral rules. According to rule utilitarianism, a specific action is morally justified if it conforms to a rule. So, in conclusion, utilitarianism, its core idea is that an action is considered morally right or wrong depends on the effect of that action to the person or to everyone, without considering if it's if the action that he did is right or wrong. As long as the consequence or the effects is good for all, it is considered as ethical. That is utilitarianism. So the key difference between act and rule utilitarianism is that act utilitarianism apply the utilitarian principle directly to the evaluation of individuals' actions, while the rule utilitarianism apply the utilitarian principles directly to the evaluation of rules and then evaluate individual action by seeing if they disobey those rules whose acceptance will produce the most utility.